because the headphones are on.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while. All right, so once again, thank you for tuning in for ARMS here at Defend the North 2017. I'm Hangman. This is DeBuzz. And on screen soon, we're going to be having Munoz versus Frozen, or Ho3K Frozen and kind of Ho3K Munoz.
Yo, Kid Cobra is my man, not gonna lie. That man could do dash to third dash.
Yep.
But he can just do dash to dash. He can just do dash. He can just do punch. He can do all those things, punch, grab. He can do everything he wants.
He's a quick character. There's a reason he's a high tier in this game. He's fast. And really, speed seems to be winning out, but I feel like the more this game develops, the more we're going to see, like, any character that has something to alter movement-based play, like Twintail's floating, Helix, the fact that he could stretch and squash himself. Like, I feel like that's going to take play later on, but we're not going to see that just yet. We got Twintail.
One thing you should note actually about Snake Guy is that he actually, you can look at his arms right now, they're big arms. He actually has a lot more range like on his hitboxes than most characters because his arms are so big.
Now,
Like compared to like a Twintail right now, like you can just see like the size difference.
Yeah. That's a really big point that you make, just because, like, character design in this game is just fantastic. Like, so much is told with so less. Just right out the gate.
Like, nothing, you just didn't move or anything. You said, you know what? I got this.
He saw Frozen across the stage, like, let me get some of that. Slap-A-Man is going wild. We see the Hydras trying to put out even more pressure. But Frozen, he doesn't want any of it. He's going for these light punches with the Chiller, trying to pressure with the Bird.
Yeah, you can see Kid Cobra's on the defense right now, just kind of waiting for his little openings. I think the arm on his left doesn't have good priority. I'm not sure the Slapman does, so I feel like he's going to get outboxed if they just directly fight. Also, looks like that flying bird arm is just, like, whip punishing pretty hard. Oh, yo, Kid Cobra's getting slapped right now.
Yeah, Frozen doing a good job of showcasing what Twintail can be doing with these default arms. And the pressure we're seeing from the birds, at the very least, is allowing Frozen to maneuver himself around and just avoid the Hydra pressure.
Oh, that was a waste of super. Oh, wait. Frozen decides to press a button, though. You did not want to press a button there.
You know, if not for the springs, that might have been like a really bad burst, but it worked out. Yeah. So now we got Kid Cobra and Twintail both below 25%, but Frozen still has his meter.
One thing I want to see Munoz start using is his dashes. Kid Cobra's main thing is he can just like start dashing around and like go dash, 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 and he's not using it. He's kind of just fighting like anyone can. But then again, Frozen isn't using his float either to do things, so I guess they're both not utilizing like the character specialties that much.
Ooh, but the quick slap in from Munoz allows him to take that first match. So you're bringing up a lot of these movement options. We're both talking a lot about this movement. However, the players in front of us now and the previous two staying very static. Now, my question is, it seems very counterintuitive just to the design of the game. Everything looks like it's supposed to flow smoothly. We'll see how this counterintuitive play matches out as we move on through the day, but we see that Frozen has actually switched one of his arms to the Parasol.
Yeah, the Parasol basically blocks everything, but it's not a good offense arm. So you use it for like, being pressured by too many things. But then she only has one arm to really punch her with, and you just gotta make sure to stay away from her left side, because that's gonna be where like her main offense arm comes from, you know. We see right now, you know, she's defending this with a Parasol, but she's not getting any offense with that at all.
Yeah, Munoz seems to be staying aware of where his arms are getting blocked from now that he knows that he can't just go in all offensive. However, the chill boomerang being able to put out the pressure, and we got another burst.
Bad burst again. Oh, never mind.
That's damage.
Frozen is not blocking. Actually, I don't think I've seen Frozen block once this entire time. Thinking about it.
Maybe he's not aware there's a block button.
That man is just trying to press some buttons and dash. He's trying to play PM right now.
Oh, yo, we can talk about that game. We can talk about Project M.
Oh, we can. Oh, sure we can. I don't know. I just realized.
Maybe. I don't know. We haven't been told to stop yet.
We're on the air, guys. Twitch hasn't taken us down yet. Ooh,
so getting ourselves back into the match, and it looks like Frozen starting to put a bit of that neutral that he's famous for in PM and in Smash 4 to use. Living on a wing and a prayer, though, with less than 100 health now.
Yep. And if his arms get broken, anything's gonna kill him, really. He has super, but he doesn't want to burn super, but he needs to burn super, actually. Oh, it's done now, yeah.
Yeah, he ate that one. All right. A solid offensive from Munoz is going to allow him to take the first game. But it seems like as that match 2 is moving around, Frozen started to really get an idea of what to do with Twintail. So if we go for the straight run back, we might see a different result.
I don't think we'll see the umbrella again, though. We'll probably see some different setup with the arms.
I'm expecting the umbrella just because it looked like partway through, Frozen had a good rhythm of figuring out, all right, I could block this, and then I could quickly move in with that.
I just feel like it wasn't doing enough to get hits. Like, I feel like maybe he could stick with Thunderbird again, Thunderbird Chilla. Or maybe he just, I don't know actually. Her arms are very awkward to look like. Like, the combinations you have are very awkward. Because Parasol is pretty much not that good except for certain scenarios, I feel like.
Right.
And then the Thunderbird is cool and all, but like it loses other arms, so. And then Chilla is just a regular arm.
Yeah, Chilla's about as vanilla as we're going to get from Twin Tail. However, Thunderbird is making the comeback, like you said, and it's putting in a bit of work. It's doing a good job being able to cross up the Kid Cobra approaches from Munoz.
Every time I hear like Twin Tail grab someone, that slap is so satisfying. It's just like, whack, get out of here. Oh, here we go. Once again, satisfying slap.
Oh, he tries to get the OTG with the Bird, but I don't think Bird OTGs.
This ain't marble. Ooh, he's getting all those grab reads right now up close. You just expect Kid Cobra to block and just, yep. So he's conditioned Kid Cobra to block and they're just grabbing him. Simple but effective.
Yeah.
You can see right now he's really evading the attacks, looking for chances to poke. And I feel like Munoz is getting very impatient.
He is, but he gets good amount of damage off of that burst.
I don't think I liked it though. He just burned meter and now he lost.
Yep.
He kept going to the next match with all that meter.
Meanwhile, Frozen playing a very effective but simplistic neutral allows him to have full meter without really looking like he's in a position to need it.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't really used meter much, but like, the threat of it alone is good. Like, he should probably use it a little bit here just because Munoz is not respecting it at all. And that could be a free, like, 400 damage. Plus, the longer you wait to use meter, the less meter you're going to build on your next, like, stock.
Right. It's a replenishing resource. You got to make sure that you make the most of it while you have it.
Exactly. I guess he doesn't need it, though. I mean, yeah, he's dodging attacks. He's not grabbing as much right now. Up close, he's struggling up close. These boomerang-looking arms are definitely giving him the work.
I gotta say, these look like the type of arms that are more fitted for mid to long-range combat, but Munoz is making the comeback right up in Frozen's face.
I feel like it's because, like I said, Cobra's like arm size is so difficult to get around. Like, you see Frozen carry dodge the attacks up close, and that's a problem because he's dodging everything at distance. Oh, that's gonna be no.
The whipped grab almost gonna manage to kill Frozen, but not just yet. Munoz gonna have to put in a little bit more damage. We get the jump in, but
yep.
That's going to do it.
You see he tried punching the arm. Like, he read that left arm, he tried punching at the start, but the left arm swerved around his punch. And that's like something interesting is when you know which arm someone's going to punch with, you can just try to punch that arm out. And you can see like right there, you know, he punches that arm out. He's evading the other arm that comes because he's going to attack from that side. And realizing which side the attack's going to come from is really important to countering and getting openings.
You know, you mentioned that, and one really cool aspect of, as we move into this Game 3, it looks like Frozen switched the arms that which he has Thunderbird and Chilla connected. Thunderbird now coming in from the left instead of the right.
Didn't you realize that?
This could be a pretty strong adaptation to Munoz's approaches, as we see Munoz kind of doing the same thing, but he's got to reverse his approaches now.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, now right now Munoz is just cutting through the grabs. As I say that, Frozen gets a grab. But anyway, you can see him like, oh yeah, he gets grab. Okay, that was just grabbing, and I don't know what's happening anymore. But yeah, yeah, you can see in the corner this is really bad. He can burn meter when he wants to for the kill. Yep, right here.
Tons of pressure.
And that's game. That was a really strong comeback. Like, he was down heavily, but he just got that pressure going, and I feel like Frozen fell apart under the pressure.